As you can see, I have evenly distributed the sour cream. I get made fun of for that, but when I cook food, or when I'm not really cooking food here, I'm heating food up, I like things to be evenly distributed, and like on pancakes, I don't when I see an image of a stack of pancakes and someone simply, or a video of someone pouring maple syrup on it, that just annoys me, because it's like, no, you have to first cut up your pancakes, put them to the side, and on the other side, put your maple syrup, so then you can evenly distribute the maple syrup. Otherwise, everything that's covered up, the pancakes that are covered up, they're not going to get maple syrup sauce on it. And that sounds kind of anal. It's like, but no, it's like, I want maple syrup on my pancakes. Oh, that's weird. But, so, I was going to, make a video, last night, Thursday night, or really Friday morning, but because I went to go see the midnight showing of Resident Evil, the 5th movie, I wanted to make a video afterwards to kind of give a review of it when it was fresh in my mind. But when I got home, I was so tired, and I had to work the next day, like, not early, but like I had to work a full shift. So, yeah, but anyway, the movie was good. Or, I don't know. I'm ambivalent. Because I have this friend, and he absolutely hates the screenwritings of the Resident Evil movies, because he loves Resident Evil, I'm sorry, but he loves the video games. I've only played a couple of the Resident Evil games. I've talked about this in other videos. But I'm definitely more of a Silent Hill person. And the new Silent Hill movie is coming out end of October. Awesome. I'm really excited about that. And I wasn't really that. I mean, I want to see Resident Evil, but I wasn't like. My boyfriend was all jumping up and down, like, oh, I'm so excited to see this movie. I wanted to see it, but I wasn't. But there was the trailer for Silent Hill, the next movie, was actually before Resident Evil. And the people who I went with, they're all like, oh, that looks really good. So, and it does, it looks really good. Claudia, the actress that plays Claudia in the movie is the same actress who plays Trinity from The Matrix, which is like the perfect fit. But anyway, going back to the Resident Evil, or like my friend, like I was talking about it with him when we first saw the trailer. And so I called him and we talked about it. And I'm like saying, like, does it make sense? Because in the trailer you see them in like Moscow, and you see them in New York City and Tokyo, and you're like, okay, hasn't civilization essentially been destroyed? Along with all of the buildings that go along with civilization, yet these buildings are perfectly functioning or looking, and it doesn't make, and like there's electricity everywhere, and it's like it doesn't make any sense. But sent it to him. I was like, well, you're probably giving too much credit to these movies because they just don't make sense, which they don't. But when you watch the fifth one, that's explained. I'm not gonna explain why, because I don't want to ruin anything for everyone. Oh, and their character, actors that were, died in previous movies came back. And I'm like, why? How the fuck is that possible? But all that's explained. But it's pretty good. I mean, the action in it, and the fighting. Mila does an amazing job. There's this one, I think probably one of the first action, fighting scenes is, all she has is a gun, a handgun, and a chain with a padlock on the end of it. She does some amazing things with those chains. Sound kind of dirty. So yeah, fun. I think it's only showing in 3D, so I saw it in 3D. I don't know. I'm not too huge on 3D. I think after a while it kind of hurts my eyes. I think they're working on technology though, where you'll be able to see, 3D images without glasses. I mean, I think yeah, I totally said that right. Microsoft is working on this new technology where they can turn your entire room, into like that room in Star Trek where it projects holograms. It'll do that to your room, and it can take furniture that you have in your room and either camouflage it or make it somehow part of the scenery, which is pretty amazing, or it'll be incredibly shitty. I don't know. So you'll actually be part of the game instead of just seeing it on a screen. And I actually have a 3D television set. I don't buy that kind of shit, but Chad does. And I think we only have one 3D movie, and it's that movie with the panda that knows Kung Fu. It's the second one, and he bought that one because it was the only one at the store that was a 3D movie. But we don't have any video games that are in 3D or any other movies that are in 3D. Tomorrow is a big FSU Florida State University game, and it's a early game, so starts at like noon, and it's gonna probably get busy at my store around like 3:30 or 4, and I go to work at 4. So that's gonna be fun. It's always really busy during home games, and you deal with really annoying people who love football, and those are the most annoying people in the world. Contrary to just be dealing with normal assholes, we have to deal with football assholes. So, fun. Everyone's wearing, like, literally everyone. Like, this town is so obsessed with college football. Everyone who comes in is wearing, like, wearing a football jersey. Or even allowed to go to work wearing a football jersey. And even if I had the football jersey, I would wear my my work uniform. I don't give a shit that much on that level. I would rather wear a uniform and then wear something else. But yeah, going back to Resident Evil. Oh, yes. That was totally awesome. If you love the Resident Evil movies, obviously just go see it. No, I don't think it's a movie that for everyone else. If you can't make the time for it or anything like that, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like you know what? There we go. It's not a must-see movie. Okay. Whoops, I almost dropped that. Well, I'll upload this as soon as I can. I'll probably get distracted and not do it for a day. Yeah. But, I'll talk to you guys later.